So let's be clear about one thing. If somebody is hell-bent on stealing your bike, they will do it. And if that's their mission in life, it's gone. So, how do you secure your bike? It's deterrence. So when we put locks on bikes, it's a deterrent. So if somebody goes by, and he sees, oh, this bike looks really good, let's steal it. And then they see a big lock, like somewhere on the bike. They say, well, this is too much work. And they go to the next bike, that doesn't have anything on it. And they will take that bike. So I've looked at various kinds of locks for bikes. And, did a lot of research before I got what I got. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get what you need, basically a good deterrent. Motorcycle locks come in different styles. You can put them in different places. I'm saying they're locks that you can lock your handle with. They're chain locks that you can lock your tire with. And I think there's some others. But the one that I found that is most effective, again, remember it's a deterrent, right? So look at this. If somebody sees this on the bike, now this is a hard thing to crack. I'm saying it can be cracked. Anything can be cracked if you put your mind to it. But would somebody go through the trouble of trying to break this lock here? So this is just kryptonite. It's a cheap lock. It's not an expensive lock. I'm saying there's another brand called Abus, which is supposed to make the best bike, like motorcycle locks. In general, they make the best locks in the world. It's a German company. Abus, A-B-U-S. So you can look at those locks also if you can afford it. But in reality, this one is called kryptonite. Kryptonite. And so this looks fine. It's fine. Now the most important thing about a lock, when you put a lock, when you lock your bike, make sure that you have this. The reason is that when you come back to your bike, right, and the last thing you want to do is start up your bike with the lock on, like that. Start it up and ride with it, because you'll do some serious damage to this depending on what you do. But if you have this is a good reminder that you have the bike lock on and that you better take the bike lock off before you do anything. So that's my 2 cents on the bike locks. The other good deterrent for motorcycle safety is a cover, a motorcycle cover. So whenever I go long distance and I have parked my motorcycle at a motel or something for overnight, then I put a motorcycle cover on it. If you can't see something, the chances of somebody trying to take the motorcycle cover off to see what is inside the cover, what kind of bike it is, and then to find a lock like that on the bike along with the motorcycle cover, that's a lot of work. So that is something that I don't think, unless it's really, really hardcore, and like I told you, like I said in the very beginning, that if somebody is hell-bent on stealing your bike, they can do it, right? If that's the only mission they have in life, they'll do it. I am not sponsored by any brand or any company or anything like that. So, I'm just telling you stuff that I have researched from my own personal experience. So whatever I tell you, it doesn't mean that one brand is better than the other. There are a lot of motorcycle locks like this. You don't have to get the kryptonite brand. You can get something else. I'm saying, if I remember correctly, this was like 20 or 30 bucks. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong. The Abus, which is a way better, superior lock, was a couple of $100. So I thought, if there's a 90% chance of somebody not breaking into this, I should reverse that. If there's like a 5% chance of somebody breaking into this lock, the Abus would reduce that to maybe 1%. So, yeah, you get what I mean, right? Anyway, guys, ride safe and keep your motorcycle safe.